Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, So Crazy About Crafting. I'm sorry if the light is super glaring on my glasses. I'm sitting in front of my window because it's the brightest part of my house right now during the day. And there's people passing by. And yeah, so it's just gonna be, it's really strong on my glasses. I'm sorry if I take them off, I look funny to me, and it's, you know, it's not too bad. I prefer this on my face. So yeah, so today I have my Hello Kitty keychain to show you how to make. I made it for my best friend. She's coming to visit soon. She's just gotten back into town, and so hopefully this next weekend she's coming and I can show it to her. I made her one before. It was terrible. I mean, comparison, it was terrible. Good at the time, terrible now, compared to this. It was when I was first starting working on clay and learning how to make things, and I thought it was really good. There are a few spots I don't like. It is a little dirtier than I would like for it to be. I'm still working really hard on trying to keep all my clay charms or anything I make, you know, clean. It's hard to do, harder than you would think. Anyway, I really love this. I used Sculpey souffle clay on it is what I used. And it's really light. I love how light it is. It's so soft. I didn't glaze it. You can glaze it if you want to. I chose not to, unless she says, hey, can you glaze this for me and make it look shiny? I will glaze it then, but right now I'm not, because I love how soft it is. It's like, the clay itself is just, I don't know, it's so smooth. It's so nice to touch. I'm sitting here just rubbing it. But it's very nice, and I think it's cute. I think it's just adorable. So I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. Super fun, super simple, and I hope you guys like it. I mean, that's how much more can I say about it?
So as I said before, I used the Sculpey Souffle clay. This is the color Igloo. This is going to be for her face. And then I used regular Sculpey red, regular Sculpey yellow, and then again Sculpey Souffle black. I'm not sure the exact name for that one. Then I used a picture on my phone and set it to the side for the reference. Here I just took the black souffle clay and rolled it out into a thin snake so I didn't have to do it later, and just set it to the side so I had that done and over with. Then I cleaned my surface. Then I took a corner chunk of the souffle Igloo color, and then I made it into a nice rounded oval shape. Then I took one of my tools and just started roughly carving or sculpting her ears and the top of her head. Then I accidentally pulled it off camera, and sorry about that, and just redefined the top of the head and her ears some more. So then here I took and basically just worked and made it more of a cat head shape, or the Hello Kitty shape, just smoothing it out and trying to get all the where I sculpted it and all that out, so it's just a little smoother, and just redefining it basically. So like I said, have a picture to have as a reference. Here I don't, because I was texting back and forth with the hubs, sorry. But normally I do. I have it sitting to the side, and you'll see it in a couple shots that I will have it sitting there. Like I said, just get to see, there's the kitty cat picture, or Hello Kitty, excuse me. Then I took my acrylic rolling pin and just smoothed it out and got more of that rounded cheek shape that she has, and oval shape instead of like a thick oval. I made a little bit thinner, and just try to get the initial shape that she has of her face done and down, I guess you could say. I'm not exactly sure how you would say that, but you understand what I mean. Just smoothing out everything here. Cleaned it up a little with some alcohol. This is where I realized I didn't like that right ear. If you're facing it, it's the right one. It's the one on your right if you're facing it. So I took blade, and I cut off a little bit of it, trying to thin it out some, and it helped a lot. And then I just smoothed it out some more, and then I re-cleaned it because I touched it again. And I'm going to apologize in advance for how much my hand might get in the way of things. I try to pull it out of the way as much as possible. So here I'm just taking the red Sculpey and making a nice little oval and cutting it into 3 parts. Then I'm taking and rolling one into a ball and flattening it out into a nice flat circle. It's still a little thick. Then I'm doing the same thickness for each side of the bow, making them into a teardrop shape. Take my round cutting tool and cut out a little half circle in there so it would fit with the middle part of the bow. Then I flipped it over and we call it, wow, I lost my words. You can see what I'm doing. Blended it. That's the word I'm looking for. I blended it together once I turned it over, or attempted to as best as I could without making it the shape, without taking away from the shape. I'm full of words today. Then I took the black thin snake, got it a little bit thinner than it already was, and basically traced along the middle circle and the outer sides of each bow, and then a little C in the middle of each side of the bow, which you'll see what I'm talking about. Take your time and go slowly at it. Trust me, you'll want to. If you hurry up and do it, and you get in a hurry to do it, you'll hate it. It won't look right, and you'll just be mad at yourself. And then all that hard work was for naught. So trust me, go slow. On the little C parts of the bow, I would suggest you try to get them as even as possible. Here it doesn't look like they are, but in the actual charm itself, they are even, or as close to even as you're going to get when you're hand baking something. I think it's really hard for me to get things even. Then I took 3 or 6 total, 3 on each side, chubby logs, and rolled them out and cut them up for her whiskers. Don't press down too hard to bond the clay together so it would stick, just enough that they're going to stick and stay. As you can see here, I had a little trouble with that. But you don't want to flatten them out because you don't want to lose the shape of the whiskers themselves. If you have them flat and like they've been smoothed into the clay, they're just not going to look right. Try to get them as even as you can. Then I took a little piece of the black souffle clay again and made 2 little ovals for her eyes. I had a little problem with her left one, or her right one, my left. This one came out really well, and I really liked that one. And then I tried to do the other one, her left side, like I said, and I had a lot of problem getting it where I wanted it to, making it perfect to me, or even. So just take your time. Don't push down too hard into the clay until you're absolutely happy with how it looks. And smooth it out and kind of get it to bond together. then I forgot to put in my pin. I used just a regular straight pin with a head on it and pushed it through. I should have done it earlier. That was stupid of me where I forgot to do it. I was very mad at myself. Then I took the yellow and rolled it into an oval, like a long oval log shape, and I cut it off the very end of it, and it made it into the perfect little rounded nose shape that she has. Like, it was just perfect. If you could see how I did that there. Like, I just cut off just the very tip of it, and it was perfect. Worked out for me. I hope it works out for you. If not, just make an oval as best as you can. And if this here is actually off my phone, my camera died at this point, and I tried to do the little black line around her nose that the same as the bow has, but I couldn't get it, and it drove me nuts. Every time I kept cutting it, it wouldn't cut right because I was trying to be gentle with it, and it was just a nightmare. So this for me was the fail part of it. I tried and tried and tried, as you can see here. So yeah, and I eventually give up. But I will say this on the pin: put the pin in the whatever it is that you're going to put in. I put in a long pin so I can just make my own loop on it. I won't have to worry about gluing it or anything. And then you bake it. And once you bake it, this is what it looks like, and it's so nice. This is where it got dirty from where I baked it, because it was baking with something else and I didn't know I had remnants of other baked things in there. Yay. So, but other than that, it's pretty clean on the front. I was excited about. The bow turned out really well. Then I added a loop and a keychain, or key ring holder, I should say. And I was very happy with it. I really hope you guys liked this. Like I said, it was simple. I hope she really likes this. I really like this. So, there you go.
I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. It was super fun, super simple. And yeah, I'm just in love with this. I might even make myself one. Yeah, so if you like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, become a crazy crafter, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Google+, and don't forget to check out my blog. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So go make yourself one. It's so much fun. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that because I'm going to keep saying it. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Subscribe if you haven't already to those crazy crafters that have a wonderful day.
Welcome back, crazy crafters. Today is just a watch me make things video, and what that basically is just a video of me crafting and nothing else. Simple, you know, pretty self-explanatory there. So yeah, and on today's watch me make things video, if I could say it, is just me decorating an old pair of Converse that I have. We are getting ready to go to Universal Studios, and as you know, Harry Potter Land is there, or there's a part of the park that is devoted to Harry Potter.